Okay, so let's go ahead and start working on Atmosphere. But before I do this, I want to add additional kind of objects. So if we look, we have a nice view, but something is missing. Maybe we want to add a boat or maybe something else. So let's go actually model. We'll go load object, and I'm just going to use junk ship. This is model. You can download it from Geekatplay. If you purchase, I think it's in some mega pack was. So we're going to use this. Okay, let's go zoom in. And we'll move around here, maybe just scale up slightly, drop on the water. And of course, we need it to kind of bring a little bit more inside the water. Okay, so let's scale a little bit higher, and I want to bring it a little bit closer, so we kind of almost have some interesting subjects. Let me see if we bring closer, or we can move just a little bit away to the shore, probably right here, because I want to see my terrain a little bit, but also we'll have this object opening. Okay, let's see which direction is better to look. Probably just slightly up. Bring right here. Again, I'm kind of previewing seaways if it's come up. I think it's look good here. Okay, let's zoom in, and you can see right here we have it, our kind of ocean line. So I'm trying to put this way, and also we can because it's kind of calm water, I don't need bend, but if I did otherwise, I maybe even bend slightly different ways, create a little bit more instability looking. I don't actually can just slightly adjust. Okay, let's go now Atmosphere Editor, and in Atmosphere Editor, let's go first look on the light. We have a global resistance, so we set properly, and I will keep it about 50, should be okay for this. I will go into add clouds, and we'll take dark canvas as our base. I want to take density, and again bring all the way to maybe about even 1. Pop up opacity, take down cover, will increase detail amount, altitude variation all the way to the 100. So it should create this kind of soft covering clouds all over there. We can pop up maybe a little bit higher to 1 kilometer. This is height. If you look, it will have it all this depth. It's what we did increase with our height. Okay, I think this detail about maybe a little bit less. And if you need add more, we can always go inside, have some stratus clouds, select, maybe just straight stretched one. And I want to take them, take density and bring down as well. So I don't want to create too much, but I want to have a very nice kind of very soft messy look. Okay, now sky, fog and haze. So we'll go to the fog, we'll pop up density on the fog. Again, remember it will take a little bit lower cover for us. Okay, we also have a glowing amount. If we bring glow intensity, it will go around the sun, so we'll have it increase a little bit on this side glowing, and you can see it's add this kind of haziness. And reducing details sometimes actually will create better look. Let's go aerial perspective, put it to 10 and just look in the preview. We should have it much more glowing and hazing going around. I kind of like this, but we start losing details a bit too far, so maybe about 7.6 around that. I'm going to set quality to 0, so to reduce some grayness from the cloud. Let's increase also a little bit of the yellow, and the reason why I'm trying to do this because sand, so it will be a little bit warmer color, give this heat effect, so give it to us. And you know what, this is look good. Again, if we need to just slightly reduce, maybe take ground haze, and if we take our sky and pop up a little bit up, maybe around 4, we should bring smoother and more pastel type of colors almost to our scenery. So you can see it's come up with nicer. Again, if you start losing this darker cyan, I recommend going ambient light and take ambient light a little bit darker. Okay, you can see that way we'll bring on the sky a little bit more cyan kind of lights. Okay, I think this is look good, so I'm going to render right now, and we can come back after render is finished and probably touch up in Photoshop. I say it's a very nice base for us to work, but it does a little bit save time if we go after in Photoshop and maybe with a special brush just add some splashes, maybe a little bit sand kind of foreground. We'll see, and enhance some details. So I'm going to render to final. You want to render maybe with better quality, but again, for purpose of tutorials and speed, I won't be having too high resolution in final. So let's go ahead. We'll click render, and I'm pausing tutorials, and we'll continue as render is completed.